This is my first official night of solo van life. I did good. I definitely did good. This week, Reed ditches Bella, Rita, and I for the sun and the surf in the Florida Keys. And I get tasked with driving the van from Denver, Colorado to Salt Lake City in just a few days. Well, we better hit the road. We've got some miles to burn. Okay, hi. I need this. I was up way too late last night. I dropped Reed off at the airport at midnight and felt pretty restless after he left, honestly. It's strange because Reed and I are almost always together. We haven't been apart for a week in years. It's exciting because I wanted to take on the challenge of trying to be in the van by myself and exercise that independence. But at the same time, it's just a strange feeling knowing he's not gonna be hitting the road with me. And I'm missing out on family time, which is a bummer. We wanted to get some time on the road and get out to Utah, preferably Salt Lake City area, so that we're able to maybe visit a bit of Montana, visit some of Idaho, visit some of Washington before getting to Oregon. While I'm bummed, I'm also excited you and I get to go on this trip together, and that all starts today. So after I finish this cup of coffee, I'm gonna tell you about what we have to do today. Our to-do list includes washing the car, getting groceries, getting dog food and cat food, finish cleaning up, finish packing, say my goodbyes. I might be missing something. Anyway, it's time to get started. Saying goodbye is my least favorite part. I just said goodbye to my mom, and earlier I said goodbye to my dad. Took my final shower before hitting the road. I think I'm just gonna get a few hours in tonight. I found a spot that is kind of close to Long's Peak. I am headed there. It's really hard to say goodbye to family. It's hard to say goodbye to friends that are like family. And I did a lot of that today and yesterday. I know it's just see you later. I'm just grateful that I have people worth being sad to leave over. Our first official night of solo van life. Tonight is any indication of how this time is gonna be, I'm excited. It's so interesting to note the differences between traveling with a partner and without. I love watching Bella enjoy a view. It's always hard for Rita to adjust right when we get back on the road. So the drive was kind of rough for her. She was meowing a lot. I'm glad I got her outside and she's calmed down a lot, and now she's just hanging out in the bed, licking herself. She's like the best adventure cat. It's just me. I'm gonna eat this whole thing out of the pot. Good morning. I slept in, but it's time to get up. Eat your food. nervous right now. And I don't exactly know where I'm going. I know I'm in the right direction, but I don't think I'm going the most optimal way. That's all I can do is trust myself. And I'm gonna make it. So for a second, I was very lost. I'm on the right track now. Almost to our spot. We just have to go down this washboardy road for 10 more minutes. We made it! It took an unnecessarily long time to get here. Definitely got lost. And I definitely took the long route. But we're here! LaCroix cheers. It is only 7:15, but I am so tired. Probably because I got so lost today. We're just gonna see where this takes me, I guess. Yeah, I'm so tired. I think I'm just gonna lay back and have a relaxing evening. But tomorrow I'm gonna show you our spot, fill you in on what we're gonna do for the next 3 days. 3 days until Reed comes back. Good night. It's so quiet and peaceful out here. So quiet. Walking a cat is literally just going where the cat wants to go.
You want to leave this place, but we grew up. This so tough, just put it all behind. Remember you.
Off we go. Rita hates bumpy roads, so she always gets on our laps. The goal today is to get halfway to Salt Lake City. So we're gonna do a 4-hour trek this morning so that tomorrow we have much less. Actually, it'll be more than half. We'll only have to drive like 2 hours tomorrow, which will be great because I'm really excited to get to the spot that Reed and I camped at last year. This has been a really good solo trip, but I'm not gonna lie, I miss him. Made it to Utah! We have made it to our spot for the night. Hiya! I have 2 more days of solo van life. This experience has been something I'm very grateful for, and I'm gonna look back on this with fondness. I think it was really necessary for me to take the time to be with myself, challenge myself, and for those of you who are solo travelers as it is, you're so badass. It's really beautiful to be able to be one with yourself. Take that time and space to make decisions that only impact you. In my case, they impact my animals as well, but to experience that has been really nice. And I didn't tell you all, there was a rainstorm at like 2 a.m. last night. It was a lightning storm, thunder was crackling, and it was just a downpour. And I had the window open for ventilation and I had to close it really fast. At first it was really jarring, but then it was kind of peaceful hearing the rain fall on the van. I just huddled up with Bella and Rita and we just cuddled up. It was a really good spot. But we're packing up. Let's go to town. So this is my first ever water fill and dump on my own. And I mean, it was pretty easy, but honestly, Reed does a lot of the gray water dumping, the water filling. So it just makes me really grateful to have a partner who offers to do that stuff. Now this is the part I've been dreading. This has to be the best spot of my solo van life trip. Take a look. Guess what, you two? We only have one more sleep until we see Reed. One more sleep. See you in the morning. Say goodnight, Rita. Say goodnight, Bella. Good night. Good morning. What do you want to do today? Oh, so cold. Words cannot express how cold this water is. Hello. We are back from the shortest hike. There's a spider on my mic. From the shortest hike ever. We basically just walked along the water for a short amount of time and then tried to do some adventuring, but it's not super optimal right here. And the spot that I was at this morning, we were gonna go for a hike, but then I saw this guy, his bike was like hidden in the trees by us, and it wasn't there last night or early this morning, but it was just hidden in the trees and I didn't know where he was, and it just kind of skeeved me out. It probably was no big deal at all, but just since I am alone right now, I'd rather practice caution. So I put Bella in the car, she was super disappointed, and then I packed everything up super fast and I left. I didn't have service out there anyway. We're just gonna hang out here for the day. It's way too hot in Salt Lake City. Reed called me this morning. He is at the airport waiting to board. He did not do a direct flight, which he regrets, but it was cheaper to fly from the Florida Keys to New York and then New York to here, to Salt Lake City area. That was incredible. I'm really glad I did that. It was freezing at first, but then your body gets used to it, and it was the perfect thing because the day is definitely warming up. And I think Bella really loved being by the water too. That was perfect.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in night.
It's open right now, but no, this truck just took it right by this white Tesla.
Oh yeah.
Hey, relax.
You came back Tanner?
I went from Miami to New York to Salt Lake City, and I'm ready for bed.
Yeah, we're gonna go to bed now.
Cheers.